So something about me is I love finding new animated series on Netflix and then immediately binging them in less than a week. A while back, my pal Fred Gunning Animates from the Fred Gunning Animates YouTube channel showed me the show called Hilda and how the blinking on it was amazing. A month later, I was just bored and wanted to binge a new TV show, and somewhere deep in my subconscious, I remembered Hilda, and I immediately went on Netflix and watched the first 2 episodes. And let me tell you, I was hooked. I instantly binged the entire series in less than a day. And let me tell you, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. So, I decided to give you my honest review. Now, Hilda doesn't necessarily have a plot. I'll get into that later. But pretty much, it's Earth. But every myth, like trolls, elves, and foxes with antlers, are real. In this world, there is a small cottage in the woods. In this cottage, a mom, a little girl, and a deer fox live. The girl, Hilda, is obsessed with adventure and the mysterious. Her and her deer fox, Twig, go on adventures and sketch what they find. One night, Hilda and her mom receive a letter from the tiny people in which they threaten if they don't leave, they will evict them. They don't leave, and later that night, their house gets raided. But they do stop raiding when Hilda gets them out with a sweep. They go to sleep, and when Hilda wakes up, she is greeted by one of these tiny people, though she can't see them. The tiny person says if she signs the paperwork, Hilda will be able to see them. She signs the paperwork, and it is revealed that Hilda's house is in the middle of the village of the tiny people, who are actually elves, and the elf talking to Hilda is named Alfur. Hilda and Alfur try talking to all the elvish leaders about having a peace between the two, but each time they refuse to do anything. Alfur then agrees to take Hilda to the king, the highest leader, the next day. Hilda goes to get some sleep, but wakes up to find a mountain giant in the mountains. She hops aboard a wolf, a flying wolf thing, and arrives on the giant's ear, in which they have a conversation about what he's doing there. The giant reveals he is waiting for someone, even though they have not shown up. Hilda says he has been stood up, and he should stop waiting for her. The giant then drops Hilda off at her house, and Hilda goes to get some sleep. The next day, Alfur and Hilda head up the mountain to find the king. Once they get up there, the king refuses to help. This causes Hilda to yell at the king, but in so, the mountain starts to shake. Hilda, Alfur, and the castle all fall off the mountain, only to be caught by the giant. And then they are put on the ground. They then look up to see that the mountain is actually another giant, and the previous giant was waiting for her. It is then revealed that they are a couple. The king then signs a peace treaty with Hilda as she saved his life. But then, boom! The giant steps on Hilda's house. Don't worry, the mom and Twig got out beforehand. But still, Hilda has to move to Trollberg. Alfred does come with, as he wants to document the city. Elves are obsessed with paperwork. While in the city, Hilda meets 2 friends, Frida and David. Hilda, Frida, and David, and sometimes Alfred go on adventures in Trollberg, and that's pretty much the rest of the series. Back to what I said earlier. Does Hilda have a plot? Well, sorta. There are things that can last between 2 episodes, callbacks, and characters that come back in the long run. Most episodes are just fun, used to explain the rules of the world, and advancing character development. It's episodic, yet an always developing story, which is why I love it. If you want to relax, you can just sit down and watch. The characters in Hilda are very well written, so I'll take some time to explain them to you. Hilda, a fearless adventurer. She likes to explore and learn about her surroundings. Frida, Hilda's friend who is confident and smart. She likes learning new things. David, he is nervous and fearful. He's practically the opposite of Hilda, but yet they're still friends. Johanna, Hilda's mom. She is positive and always looks out for Hilda, but does sometimes get reasonably stressed about her adventures. Alfur, an elf who traveled with Hilda from her home. He likes paperwork and he's usually very positive. Twig, Hilda's pet deer fox. He will stand up for Hilda, though he can be scared a lot. Woodman, he's like a mysterious wood person who lived in the woods where Hilda used to live, but he likes to come around from time to time. Anyways, he just likes good tunes and reading. Yeah, those are pretty much the main characters, but there are so many more, but I don't really have the time to explain them. Well, it's an extremely easy to binge show. Each episode is usually 24 minutes, and there's 13 in total, as there's only been one season. It would take around 5.2 hours to complete, which is 312 minutes. So you could definitely finish it in, at most a few days. Also, Season 2 is coming out in December, along with a 70-minute long movie, so pretty much Hilda is shaping up to be a big show. And if you don't want to be late to the party, you might start watching it now. Well, that's my 6-minute review of Hilda, and why you should start watching it. I did enjoy making this video, so if you want to see more animated series reviews, maybe let me know. Well, that's all. Peace out, hope you all had a great day, and goodbye. You all know what time it is. Woo-wee end card time, and yeah, this video took a pretty long amount of time, and I'm really sorry about that. It's just, I've had a lot of things going on, and yeah. But seriously, you should really watch Hilda. It's a really great show, and yeah. Peace out, have a great day, and goodbye.